So yeah, I've been on a few photography courses throughout my career, and so that's for me, taking the photographs is our biggest role, because that is all those parents are ever going to have. Most people walk out of here with a lovely crying, warm, happy baby, and they're going to have a lifetime of taking photographs, creating those memories. But for the women that have had a stillborn baby or a baby that's died, what we do creating mementos is all they're going to have. So I take photographs of the baby on their own, with whatever items that the parents bring in. So I'll often talk to them about it beforehand, saying, is there anything special to you that you would like me to take photographs of with the baby? For example, wedding rings, photographs, a blanket that might be important to them. Often parents will have bought that outfit to go home with that the baby would wear, so they'll bring in that for me. Anything that they want to do. So I created an almost photo studio in one of our rooms and take hundreds of photographs of babies in different positions, but mainly to look like they're sleeping, not for them to look like a dead baby, but actually holding a teddy. Often I'll do photographs in black and white, and it just gives the baby a better composure on them. And then also another thing that I think is truly important is taking photographs with the parents and with the family as well, holding babies. So sort of being a bit of a fly on the wall. So often what you'll find myself or the midwives doing is just darting around the room in different positions, taking photographs of them holding baby, kissing baby, talking to baby, bathing baby if that's what they want to do, dressing baby. So they can literally get a whole photo album full of memories to keep forever. Without a doubt, I think every single hospital needs to offer this kind of service. I think it's unfair for some women to be offered it and others not, where I think it's an absolute right. Anybody who loses their baby should be offered this kind of service. And most hospitals are doing this kind of bereavement care in some sort of way. But what I think would be so important is if we all got together and almost standardised our care. SANS are doing a bereavement care pathway, and in that they're sort of talking about standardising care, so we're all doing the same and offering the same thing. So a hospital down the road doesn't offer that kind of service is not fair on these women. So at our trust we use the 4 Lewis boxes, and they were set up by Kirsty and Michael, which are bereaved parents. They had their baby a couple of years ago and didn't receive a memory box at their hospital. So before Lewis's funeral, they brought memory boxes into the hospital for other bereaved parents to use, so no other parent would be made to go through that kind of really, really difficult time without being able to create memories. Now they're in, I think, over 280 hospitals across the UK. We use those, and they have 2 teddies in them, so one to stay with baby if the parents wish, and then one to go home with the parents, which they find much comfort in. And I always, very important that when I take photographs of both of the teddies in the photos, so the parents know that those teddies have touched baby, and it's a great comfort to them. We also they have in them ink prints, inkless wipes, so we do hands and footprints of the babies, and then they're put into a frame. Also have castings, so plaster of Paris castings, where we do imprints of their hands and footprints once again into a photo frame. They have seeds, forget-me-not seeds to plant, a Guess How Much I Love You book, candles, a glass angel, lots more things in them. In a beautifully presented box as well. And I know, speaking to bereaved parents, the comfort that they've received from these boxes. And it's funny, when I go round to their houses afterwards, or I maybe look after them in their next pregnancy, the amount of times that people just come around and want to show me that box. They want to show me the mementos in them, because that is their child. That's what they have of their baby. We also offer something called a cuddle cot, a cold cot, and it's a cold mattress that goes in the cot with the baby, so the baby can lie on top of it. It keeps it about 8 degrees, so it keeps the baby cool, as if it was in a mortuary, so parents can spend as much time as they possibly want with the baby. So we have no time limit at all. It's once again completely individualised care. So women will often spend just a few hours with baby, or they'll want to spend 3-4 days, or essentially they can take the cold cot home and spend time with baby at home if they wanted to. And some parents want to do that to sort of involve the family if they have siblings, and it's cultural as well. It all depends on what the family believe and what they want. So across the trust now we have 4 cold cots, and I also I decided to get more cold cots to make sure that if other departments wanted to use them, for example, our gynecological ward or our children's ward or our neonatal unit, that we had enough to share out if possible to give these families the best possible care.